لله رب العالمين الحمد لله الوالي الكريم وصلى الله على أنبياء أجمعين والمسيح والمهدي والمجدد لمن مرسلين. Are we not the bearers of witness that nothing would exist if Allah didn't create it? And that He is alone and has no part? And that all gratitude is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the sustainer of all the boundless universes. All gratitude is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the generous eternal friend. And send salutations of Allah on all of His prophets and His apostles, and on the Messiah, the anointed one, and on the Mahdi, the guide, and on the Mujaddid, the reformer, which was all sent from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We send greetings and we send peace throughout the boundless universe to all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum. As we continue to read and learn El's Quran, we're now up to chapter 10, which is called Al-Fajr. Al-Fajr was revealed in the year 1650 AD. Al-Fajr is the daybreak. The original chapter was chapter 10. The wrong chapter is chapter 89. Begin all prayers and thinking by using the name of the source, Allah, the Rahman, who is the most merciful. And the Fajr, the last 10 days, the last 10 shadow hours of Itakfa. It's there an oath of you who possess an overstanding. Do Muhammad not see how the Enochites of Ad was dealt with? The descendants of Aram, the possessor of Imad, the Enochites of Thamud, and Pharaoh, owners of the stakes. Wa, El-Fajr, the daybreak. By the last 10, Layl, which is the shadow hour period, Itakaf, the last 10 shadow hour periods. In the month of Ramadan. And by El-Shaf, the 11th, and El-Watr, the odd numbers, 19 of the 30 shadow hour periods in the month of Ramadan was the shadow hour period of power. And by the shadow hour period, when it passes away, the shadow hour period of power, is there a al-atad, an oath in that, for those of you who possess an overstanding of the forbidden? Did you not see how your sustainer, who is Rab, dealt with the ancient Enochites of Ad, the descendants of Arab, the grandfather of Ad, who were in the possessors of Imad, of all the tall buildings with lofty pillars? Nothing like this was ever created in any other Bilad or lands. And the Enochites of Thamud, who cut El-Shakhara, the stones, to make their dwellings in the Wad Valley. And the Fa'un, or the Pharaoh, and the owners of Al-Tad, the stakes, which he crucified and tortured Enochites. They were transgressors. The whip of the pain fell on them. Your Rab is observing all the actions. Allah gives the Enochites honor. Whoever Allah ordained his rich with a little substance, He says he is disgraced. They don't honor the Ya'atim. They don't even encourage the feeding of the Mishkan. and you love wealth with a consuming love. Those who transgressed in the lands, they cause much al-fasad, mischief in it. Therefore your Rab Adonai left the swat, the whip of pain, to fall upon them. Surely your sustainer, who is Rab, is observing the actions of all. Then as for Al-Insan, the Enocyte, when his Rab tried him, so he was given honor to him and give him Ne'am, grace. Then he says, my sustainer, who is Rab, has honored me. And as for if he tried him, so indeed he ordained him with his provisions, called Ritz or Rizak. So he says, my Rab sustainer, Adonai master, has disgraced me. Nevertheless, you did not even honor the Yatim, the orphans, and you didn't even encourage the feeding of the Mishkan, the poor settlers, and you wrongfully and enviously appropriated the inheritance of the weak, and you greedily love the mal, or the wealth, with an abundant consuming love. When the earth is crushed to pieces on that day, the Malik will stand in ranks. Jahannam will come forth open. He will have hope that he was in the ranks of the righteous. The pain of Allah will not be like any other pain. O nafs, at rest, return to your Rab. Enter amongst Allah's slaves in his Jannat. Nevertheless, when the planet Earth key is crushed to Dhaka pieces, and when your sustainer Rab Jah has come, he can come from one place to another, and the Maliku, or messengers, Elohim and Anaki, are in the Shafar, or the ranks. On the day, Jahannam, purgatory, Sha'ai, come forth. Hell can also come from one place to another, opened. It has doors. On that day, all of the insan, Enocytes, shall Yatazaka, remember, but their Dikra, or remembrance, will be of no use to them. He shall Yaqwal say, oh, if only I would have been in the ranks of the righteous, doing righteous deed in my lifetime. So on that day, no one will be punished like his punishment, and no achid, or one, will be bound as he binds. O you, O nafs, spirit persons, at the complete al-munt ma'inat, rest dead. Return to your Rab sustainer, who is master, content and well pleased. So enter amongst my abbey slaves, and enter my Jannat, enclosed garden. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.